What's up, guys? How you doing? How you doing? Brr, it's cold out. It's super cold. And I'm in my trailer. Freezing. I wish there was a heater. How you guys doing? What's up? You've reached Tuck Notes. This is Beginner Stock Talk. And I'm gonna be doing my own little mini series. I'm saying too many times. Why am I nervous when I talk to you every single day? I'm not nervous. There we go again. Basically, I'm gonna copy what I do with David Lee's videos that I give to you guys on a daily basis. And I'm gonna touch up. I had a subscriber ask about ticker symbol BFT. That's fully transmiri. I was gonna give you a little update on that and tell you a little bit about Longview, my personal opinion about it, and you can have yours. Everyone has their own. And two other stocks that I came across today that I did a little research and I thought about that they could, put them on your watch list. You never know. So we're going to first start with the first stock, and the ticker symbol is OCGN. And that is Oxygen. You may have seen it on Robinhood before, many times. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you what they do. Oxygen, they deal with your eyes. They work with your eyes and innovation to that. And I'm going to read what they're basically, I'm going to read to you what their, I don't know, but their goal is, I guess. Oxygen Incorporated is a biopharmaceutical company focused on discovering, developing, and commercializing transformative therapies to treat blindness disease. Pretty cool. Our breakthrough modifier gene therapy platform has the potential to treat multiple retinal diseases with one drug, one too many, quote, in quotes. One too many. Sounds like there's too many to take. And our novel biologic product candidate aims to offer better therapy to patients with underserved diseases such as wet age-related macular degeneration, diabetic macular edema. I can explain all this stuff. And diabetic retinotherapy. I can explain kind of this stuff, but basically what age-related macular degeneration is, it's the tissue underneath your eyes, and over time it builds up with water, and degeneration is like blooming. Degeneration is it not blooming, so it deals in working with it at. Diabetic macular edema, that has to obviously do with diabetes. Macular is a part of the muscle of the eye. Ocular, as you break it down into Greek, this is what it means. And edema in Greek means swelling. So it deals with swelling in the eye. And the last one, diabetic retinotherapy or retinopathy. That's just the study of the retina, which is a certain part of your eye. I believe it's the white part, but I might be wrong. I could be. All right. And so how much do they cost right now? Well, they're $2.36. I did a fair amount of research on them and looked at their graph, and then I looked at, what's good is to look at Weeble's graph. They have a really good graph. Very cool. You can zoom in. But what happened was they had a breakthrough with something in their research, and they were like at 29 cents in December 21st, 29 cents. December 22nd, 80 cents. December 23rd, $2.60. December 24th, $1.76. December 28th, $1.76. And then the 29th, $2.36. So there's been almost a platform or a resting bed for its first test. Yeah, I can show you this. For its first test, right here. From there, it goes up. But at least you can test it there at that level. The lowest it goes, you can know it is 29 cents, but it's on an up, it's high. It's up, you know, let's go up for just today. It's up 31% with after hours included. And so it went up 61 cents. So that is good, and that gets that got my attention. Just the spike in the graph. So pay attention to that. The buy price I would suggest for that is about I'd look at it around between $1.25 and $1.50, if you can get it that low. If this is something that just keeps on going up, then you can retest it at its next level when it goes down. This is how we're doing stock analysis too. So how you can do it yourself and learn how to do it. Because this is how I see these guys do it on TV. And they all do the same thing. The next company, sorry I'm taking forever, is ticker symbol JAGH. And that is Jaguar Health Incorporated. What is it? Well, let's get into it. And I'll tell you about it. But I don't think it has to deal with cars. But it surged 150% today, which is a huge deal. And so I'm going to tell you, because I did actually read a YouTube video to get an idea, but I'm going to read to you right now what it says on here. And then, so Jaguar Health, ticker symbol JAGX, the stock is joining biopharmaceutical peers today in a massive rally. Although company typically flies under the radar, JAGX stock is up nearly 150%. The news comes after announcing a new royalty agreement and some exciting COVID potential. So what do investors need to know? Okay, that's what happened. And this is what happens when acquisitions happen, things like that. And then they go up, and then they just crash, and then they go up again, but they don't go all the way up. They find a resting point. And so it's hard to tell like buy prices on this unless you're like the guy I follow and he's good at that stuff. So I kind of just accurated my own after looking the graph, and I think a good buy price is between 34 cents and 71 cents. Right now it's 74 cents. And its high was $1.07. That's important. On December 23rd. Okay. And I told you about this about why I did that, but I'll tell you the next part. Jaguar Health. Let's see if I can here or there. Jaguar Health is a California-based pharmaceutical firm, and it focuses on treating GI problems, gastrointestinal issues, conditions with animals and humans. Pretty interesting. And so Jaguar Health, its main and most importantly focuses on commercial stage medication. So like, where it's about to get stage 3 approval, it's gone through the other phases. And so what happened was there's a new drug that the FDA just approved that's used for humans, and it's called Mytes, MYTES. You can look it up if you want, but it's an anti-diarrheal treatment for adults with HIV and AIDS, who are antiretroviral therapies, who are I'm so sorry, you guys, I'm screwing this up, but it's basically it helps you like not have diarrhea. So it's like a blocker, kind of, in a sense, for people that have really severe health issues, complications. And they have another one that's still in clinical trials, which means if it goes well, the stock could go up again. And that is called, I'll just spell it, CANALEVIA, Canalevia. And that focuses on chemotherapy-induced diarrhea in dogs. I know this sounds so random and something from me to you, really random. You're like, Tuck, what is he thinking? Like, I get it, right? So, whatever. But who is it? The growth in the person, the long-term frame hold is because they're looking for positive news, basically a new catalyst that will give more positive results from their research, and that will give them more money and us more money. The third stock that I'm going to tell you is BFT. So we're at BFT, and then we're at 12 minutes too. This is a BFT fully trained, and I want to tell you it's $16.95 right now. Jaguar is 74 cents. But Fully Train Acquisition is a SPAC merge with PaySafe, and it's an online pay meter enabler. And the merge entity will trade ticker symbol PSFE on the New York Stock Exchange. And Bill Foley of Foley Transmission Acquisition, being a highly successful businessman specializing in financial services, expected to take PSA to great heights. We've all heard that before. Whatever, we stay positive. Estimated suggested PaySafe will report $103 billion in transactions in 2021. It's expected to report $1.5 billion in revenues and a gross profit of $963 million in 2021. And so Fully Trained mergers formed to scout around for companies, so it's still looking. Nothing's. So yeah, well, the merger was PaySafe, and so be on the lookout because it could be going on a run-up, and that's actually, I think it's in the middle of a run-up right now. And so when the stock goes up super high from where it was before, that means that the merger is going to happen, and then you want to get out and take your gains because it's going to drop. and you're gonna be like, shoot, I should have just like just let it, or bought, took my gains right then. So always be on the top of that. All right. And the last one we're going to talk about is long view, and it's a sensitive subject because I'm going to give you my opinion on this. And long view, I was watching it at like $17, and I held on to it, and it went up, and I even had one of my subscribers say, yeah, get back into it, because I got out of it. I didn't think there was much, and I did. And then I heard the thing about Bill Gates, thought about it, and then went up like $1 or $2. And then I read an article. I couldn't get back to it. I couldn't find it, but it was saying basically long views. It's at its high right now, so get your gains now, because you might see that you should, according to this article, it's gonna drop down to like maybe lowest at 17, lowest at 19, and from there it'll go up again, and so basically, if I'm thinking down the long run, all right, this is supposed to be like a stethoscope that you hover over a body, and it's a cool machine, and it's going to third world countries. And Bill Gates and his wife, through their organization, gave $400 million or $1 billion to them. And having Bill Gates behind it, and knowing and watching Microsoft stock not really go anywhere other than between 100 and at the most, or not 100, 200, and at the most 230, like, since I've started Robinhood. Now, there's investors and people that have been watching this video that can say, hey, you know what, Tucker, you're full of whatever, and, Microsoft's blah, blah, blah. I know, but he's an environmentalist, and he's all about helping people out, and so he's going to help keep his stock somewhat affordable too. Yet, in the bigger picture, it's a strong, safe company. This is Microsoft, and that will make Longview a strong, safe company. It already is becoming established. But I don't see it going anywhere in terms of like this $21 and $22. I feel like I don't see it going to $30 or $40. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Anyways, that's the end of my video. I'm so sorry it's long, but if you like the video, you like it. If you don't, that's cool. But I talk at a pace where I'm not a pro right now. But if you want to follow me, I'm on Tuck Notes on YouTube, Instagram at TuckerMLO, and my blog is #TucksBlog, so check that out. All right, later.